say
therapy doesn't work for most of people.
For most of the people, maybe it doesn't. I've never been to therapy because now mentally I feel like you've been there. But women are not making it easy for us. Not to speak bad, but I don't know what's your take on this. Ladies, women, they are not making it easy for us.
Because men don't want to understand the nature of a woman.
But so guys, you know why I'm laughing there? I'll laugh until today we have a new table. You know, this is a beautiful table.
Gorgeous table.
Look at this table, guys.
One of the most important things, what do you see there?
I see the Holy Bible.
Thank you.
So with this episode, we are calling to the Most High that He should be with us. And we also invite the Holy Spirit, the Holy Ghost, to be within us in everything that we share.
Most definitely.
That's what I'm going to say. But I'm so excited. Look at this. It's beautiful. Everything here. Yeah. And obviously, we are here at Most Daily. Most definitely. This is for Most Daily, guys. So, yeah, man. How was your week, man? How was your week?
Thank you, bro.
How was your week? I want to start there. How was your week?
How was my week? My week was
with your week.
Yes,
don't tell us you were at Cape Town.
Nah, bro, come on.
I'm just kidding. How was your week, man?
Bro, my week was I would say boring to some people, but I'm just used to how I live. Okay. I'm a loner. I do my everything by myself, right? So So my weekend was okay. It's a World Cup thing on Saturday. Okay, on Saturday I was in a altercation with my stage, but talking stage, right? I don't believe in that. So it's I would call her my woman, right?
So do you make her understand that when it takes 1 year 6 months to
yes, and she's not against that.
Okay,
she approved that because it's a matter of trying to understand the person that you want to commit to, right? Understand? Some relationship end because it was too quick, not done correctly, because you were so obsessed with that person, you never knew what he was facing. Such things, bro. 1 year 6 months, you have to indulge in past experiences. You can understand and if you just rush into a relationship, you can't notice that. So stuff like that, I need to precisely it's 1 year 6 months. It's just quickness based. So
Benkuluma vele physical, was it in the phone?
I posted something of which she felt offended of. So to fix that thing, she was miserable, she was crying, so I had to fix that as a man.
And she's crying so fast. It's not even 1 year 6 months. She's crying. But
you don't understand. You don't understand how I make her feel.
Okay, yeah.
So how the most important thing is how as a man you make a woman feel.
Yeah.
That's a foundation leading to an empire. Right, so the most important thing: make her feel safe with you, make her feel good. Her crying is that I made her feel safe with her, but now what I did is I thought I was safe with her, but now it's vice versa. That's why so it's like a betrayal sort of which but it's not that way.
It was all about you and her and
yeah,
which is nice, man.
I just love it. I love her, bro. I love her. She knows that.
We are happy for you as a team, and with the people that are watching. But when it comes to my weekend, man, I didn't have much to do. I went to a photo shoot.
Yeah. Did it go well?
Yeah, I did. I was the one who was behind the
camera.
The camera.
Yeah.
I was not in front because
why did I ask that? Because I know you're best at what you do.
Yeah, I'm best at what I do, and I love that. Yes, so that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, another thing that I did was to watch the World Cup final. With me, yeah, it was. With me, minanglala early, I sleep early. But I had to wait for that match so that I can watch. Yeah. Most of the World Cup games, I don't want to lie to you, I wasn't watching till the end. Mm-hmm. I would sleep in between. So I made sure that I watched that game. I was so hurt, man. To be quite honest, I didn't want Argentina to lose. I wanted them to win. That's number one. I know there's a lot going on about the Argentina.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm not against that, but I was so hurt. Like, first time since the games were playing, I was that hurt. You understand?
Yeah.
But it's football, and obviously the World Cup is over. But now that the World Cup is over, there's a lot of things that I see Zenze.
Yeah.
You understand? But firstly, we have to introduce ourselves. You understand?
Yeah, most definitely.
So this is Tall Chalk Melanin, the cool, calm, and collected muscular dark chocolate. And I'm not alone, man. Who's was introduced?
Bro, it's quite simple. Yanga Timangena away, yeah.
Why Yanga Timangena? Why?
That's my stage name.
No, stage
so that's how I introduce myself when I sing. Oh. So it's a preference where when you say, like, when I say Yanga Timangena, now you know this is Yanga T. Who's getting? We are now. He's
I get it. With me, yeah. Why I came to be like this intro. So
your intro.
Tall Chalk
is you.
It's me, Anish.
Yeah.
So I had to come up with the intro that's gonna describe Tall Chalk, which is like Tall Chalk, melanin, the cool, I'm cool, and I'm melanin. The cool, calm, I'm calm, collected, I'm collected, muscular, I've worked,
definitely muscular. Come on.
I'm also dark.
Come on.
No chocolate. It's my app.
No coincidence whatsoever. No coincidence, bro.
So that's where the intro is coming from, you know, and I've fallen in love with the intro because it was never easy for me to create this intro, but it speaks to me each and every time I have to remember. But
self-introspection.
At times I think and then I lose the mind.
Nah, bro. So you have to change now. How would you say you're masculine? Come on, you're not.
But I'm so excited that we are back here. We are at Mo's Daily, and obviously we have our new table, as we said. And man, like, tell me, man, what's on your mind, man? It's man, you know, mental man. They understand?
What's on my mind is like so many things are just like happening in SA, right? We had this March and the March thing. We had so many things, right, like going on. So I wouldn't say I have a specific thing that's in my mind as of I have to mention one. So it's a thing of just, bro, I'm in a position of just like you. You're self-independent, right? True. Yes, self-independent. True that. Not everyone will believe in school, right? And we're just two masculine guys who just are self-independent and have their own things going on. I'm a business owner. And I run my dad's company, of which simultaneously is mine. When my dad is no more, I'm taking over. So it's a thing of practicing to take care of what you'll have. And you have it currently, but you'll like so by owner when your dad is no more. So job is in my mind. I had this stress. I always stress about my company, bro. But there's cardio culture bootcamp. I want to stress how am I going to market my company to get more clients? How am I going to make people love what I do, make people love the person who I am, like those kind of things for me to reach the empire that I'm trying to build. You understand? So it's a matter of that. How, like, bro, like tell me how you've came this way, this long way. This journey is not too easy, bro. For you to be a photo shooter, to you be a now podcaster. This is your own thing, mind you, guys. This is him, right? This is him, and you have to shout out for him for having the mindset and the consciousness and believing in his consciousness to start this thing. It's not easy to start something on your own. Not easy, bro. Not easy. There's levels, there's downs, there's ups, there's downs, there's more downs, in fact, because you're trying to know how to find your niche, right? And we will find our niche, brother. I'm just saying this because what you speak to the universe is what you get. So tell me how you've got here, my brother, and how are you currently? What's your mental state right now, based on what I'm trying to elaborate on you?
Okay, I'm gonna. You just made me emotional.
Nah, bro, come on, shut up, bro.
Just made me emotional.
Yeah, shut up, bro.
I'm not gonna cry like Lefa.
Bro, did you see that, bro?
I saw that part. It just made me emotional, you know.
Yeah.
Number one, thank you for giving me my flowers. You know, like I don't know whenever, like I don't remember when I got my flowers, man.
I've never, bro.
You know, like thank you for giving me my flowers. It means a lot to me. I don't wanna lie to you. That's why I'm emotional, you know. A lot of people give you your flowers maybe when you are dead or when you are now successful, you know. People don't acknowledge
they don't see the grind.
The grind, you know.
No.
So I came a long way, you know. So today we have time, you know. So I think in grade 6, this is where it's coming from. And the people are gonna know today when they watch this episode. So with me, I wasn't always built like this. You know, like to say, I'm just gonna be this guy, nah. And I've always told myself that I'm gonna tell this story in a podcast when I'm being interviewed. Little did I know we're gonna have a podcast.
Come on,
you know?
bro.
So,
no coincidence.
In grade 6, if I'm not mistaken, I lost my dad. You know, so my dad. My dad was a breadwinner, a hardworking man. And my mom wasn't working. My mom was a housewife. She didn't know anything about work. When my dad passed on,
your dad made your mom a housewife.
My dad did that, you know. And obviously, my mom was forever loving. You know, I grew with love. Don't wanna lie to you. So when my dad passed on, when we got a call that my dad is no more, I didn't cry. That was number one. I didn't understand a lot. You understand,
bro? I lost my mom grade 6.
Oh, grade 6 again now. I didn't cry,
bro. But continue, you're gonna get there.
No, you can share a little so that
So I lost my mom grade 6, right? No, grade 5. I mean, grade 5, late grade 5. So and I held my mom when she was when she died.
When she was no.
So
R.I.P. to her.
So she was still alive. Came back from school. Came there, but I held her. She was.
So your mom passed on your hands.
Yes, my hands.
Wow.
That's all. So I didn't cry. I didn't understand what that is.
The
death, the word death, I didn't know.
That's why I'm saying to you to continue. I wanted you to jump into that one because it's also important. You know. I didn't cry, man. I didn't understand what's against Allah.
Nothing.
You know, and I was never even there when my dad was buried. I don't wanna mention why, but I was never there. Ne? So after that, man, I suffered. I don't wanna lie to you. Remember, my mom wasn't used to working, and I suffered.
We have to pressure
I don't know how being a child after grade 6 felt like till today. I don't know how it feels like being a child to say, mom, can I have a PlayStation? Mom, I don't know that feeling. That's why I'm trying by all means to make my little brothers to feel how it's like to be a child. I don't know that feeling. So meaning when I went to grade 7, I was already hustling. You understand? I knew that I'm not supposed to ask my money for pocket money. I knew that I wake up, I bath, and then I leave. She was the one who was going to stop me and say, here's something to go with at school.
When she has it.
My mom played a huge role. I'm so much grateful of her. You know, she yakolula ukukhulisa abantwana babafana
umama.
You understand? Bangaphumi nasendleleni bakwazi ukuthi bayibambe, you understand? So man, I never fast forward, I never had it easy. I had to be not independent, but I had to start thinking what is it that I'm supposed to do so that I can have a better life or a better future.
For yourself and your mom.
For myself, my mom, my family.
Just start over where your dad left.
Fast forward. Grade 12. From Boma grade 11. Grade 12. You know, I decided, I took a decision. You know, to say it's not important. If it's important, you can take it.
Sorry guys.
Yeah, you can take it.
Sabang Swanelo, away.
So Sabang
away, boy. Okay. Bye, man. Good job. Uspet. Okay, ngicela indalo ukuthi angilethele sona ngizomhlangabezana khona lapha la elisiba la makahliki. Ngicela because it's better. I can't be coming there. Yeah, please. Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, boy. Tanga ngothatha certificate sami, tanga angithi uzolisiba ngisho khona. Yeah, ngicela mo fike disibe umshayeli call back or umshayeli call back or ungifone la ngazi if une time. Bese ngizofika nje sanje elisibe ngiyacela danga ngesidinga danga. Sure boy, away. Fuck silence down on the phone. I didn't
No, you don't have to. If someone is calling, if it's important, you'll never know. Sometimes in the show, sometimes these are important calls.
Yeah.
And mind you didn't want to take it.
Yeah, bro.
You didn't know you're gonna miss out on that.
Yeah.
But we apologize about that, and we are back.
Yeah.
So fast forward to grade 12.
Yeah.
You know, like me, I never had it easy, man. There were times where I'd go to school on Mali mentally. It was destroying me.
It breaks you.
I understand. So ngikhuluma lapho ngibuzile nge-mental like state, yeah. Mentally it was destroying me.
Ish.
Sometimes it was hard because mangifika esikolweni I wanna have ikota, I wanna have this, yeah, but not taking away my mom was a hard worker. You understand? She was making sure with this lala slil. I don't wanna lie to say bengilala ngadla. She was making sure, but like at that time when I was growing up, I thought it was not enough because I needed money to do my own things. When I wanted the PlayStation, I needed to
Save.
to ask and say I needed to save my money.
Yeah.
Understand? I remember we bought our first PlayStation 2. My mom didn't. You understand? And that's how when I grew, that's how I developed into being a loner. Like I'm always alone most of the time. And
like me.
trust me, I enjoy my space. So grade 12, I took a decision to move out. Mid-year. I was still at school and then I decided to move out.
Wow.
You know?
That's
so
good
reason
also.
being we were in a smaller space with my mom and like basically 5. 2 siblings, it's me, my brother and my sister. So like sometimes I would never have like iskati or a space waiting phone. You see. And I have to study,
not
man.
funny,
I need to make sure to say my pass. This girl. And this girl, guys, like I was doing good. I don't wanna lie, I was doing good. I was doing good and I worked hard, man. So when I moved out, like I needed to start making a plan to say, I need to save. You know, so fast forward, when I moved out, I was hustling already and I made means. You know, fast forward to today, I'm still standing, you know, and I've achieved a lot.
Shout out.
You know, I've achieved a lot. And it's all
yourself.
Yeah, I'm all by myself.
Yeah.
You know, I still believe Uti. And obviously there are some people who are helping. I'm not taking away from that.
Yeah.
You know,
even the viewers, bro. Thank you. Shout out for you guys.
As long as like I'm pushing, you know, it's called Nisandla Zabanyaban. There's hands that are helping me to become who I am.
Yeah.
You know, and those are hands that I'll never forget.
Yeah.
You understand? But I don't wanna be long on that. My mental state, man, I've suffered. I still feel like I'm still suffering. There are things that I've never healed from. You know,
and there's still that thing that you'll never heal from.
And there are things that I'll never
you have to
heal
make
from.
peace of that.
But in overall, like one thing that keeps me going, I'm grateful for everything I have. The little things, the little things that I have. I mean, I'm grateful. I know good sometimes you can meet someone who has a lot. You can see what I wanna like have
but
this.
Still, he feels miserable.
But like, but I found out whenever you start appreciating the little that you have, the Lord is gonna start blessing you with more.
Yes, the more you get.
But mentally, boy, I don't wanna lie to you. There are things that I'm suffering from, but like obviously I'm strong.
Yeah, you are.
I come with solutions to say this is what I'm gonna do. With the podcast, I remember I spoke to you. I spoke to a lot of people to say I want to start a podcast. There's equipment, there's everything, you know.
Yeah.
But I've realized the Wuti, once something is not like obviously maybe benefiting some people anyhow, they're not gonna take it serious. You understand? It's like a house. Whenever you build a foundation, you'll never see the beauty of it.
Yes.
You'll just be
want
like,
it to be
what's
done.
happening? What needs to be done? Foundation, you are the one who's gonna say this is a beautiful house.
Bro.
You don't even know the foundation.
Yes.
But that's how I'm surviving. I appreciate the little that I have and I believe in myself. And I'm telling myself that I am strong each and every day. So I don't know if I've answered you, but like, that's how.
Yes, you remind me of myself, right? Our suffering should not be the same.
Yeah.
And our suffering cannot be the same.
Yeah, true.
Right? But we've indulged in similar sufferings.
Yeah.
That's all. Losing a mom is not a good thing. Losing a dad is not a good thing, bro. That's all. There's no successful kid in this whole world than a kid who has both their parents in the same household. Yeah. That's a blessed kid.
Oh,
and most of the
kids,
wish
people can see how
bro, and most of the kids who are in that position, they don't see that.
That's the thing. I feel like as much as you have everything that you need in life,
Yeah.
you'll never see the point of being grateful for it. You understand?
And
So
yeah,
now,
because you don't see it.
whenever you speak about your dad,
Yeah.
at times I'm so happy
Oh.
and I'm proud for you. You know
Oh.
why? Because your dad is making you feel his presence.
Yeah.
You understand?
My
So
dad,
like I'm
yo.
like, yo, sometimes I'd feel like, yo, I wish my dad was around. You know, sometimes when I'm going through a lot,
Yeah.
I can't handle some situation. Like, where are you?
Yes.
You know, like I've never cried when he passed on, but I remember when I was 22. That's when I started crying for him. Now, like it comes now, I'm like, yo, I never cried for you, dude.
But now,
Like today, in fact, I need you more
That's
than
all.
you
Yo,
know it.
bro.
You understand? Sometimes
Now.
when I achieve things, I'm like, where are you to celebrate these things?
Yeah.
You know. So it's all about that. Sure. It's all about that. I'm like, yo, when I bought my car, I'm like, where are you to see that I bought a car? You know, when I'm doing something for your wife, where are you to see that I'm doing that for your wife?
Thank you for relieving
bro.
the
So-
responsibility.
But
Right,
thank
so-
you for bringing me here on Ed, man. And
Yeah.
that's what I can say. So one thing that I can tell you, Mfana Wuti, take care of your dad.
Bro.
You understand? And make sure that even I know you won't see eye to eye.
Yeah.
You understand? But there are things that you say your dad does. I wish my dad was here to do for me.
Yeah.
So never ever take your dad's presence like for granted.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the fact that you said the businesses that are there, and when he's no more, you're gonna will be the one who's taking over,
Yeah.
which tells us and the viewers, Uguti, you are here by his side.
Bro.
You are learning the movement. You are learning how things are run.
All
You
day,
are
every
learning
day.
Uguti Ntezinje. You are learning that we don't mix business with
And it's not
women.
easy.
It's never
It's
easy,
never
my
easy.
boy.
It's a learning curve, bro.
Yeah, it's never
Because
easy,
I've
man.
been doing things that must not be done as a business owner. It's your business. That's all. So we understand. So now, bro, the first time that I caught up for my mom was grade 7.
Yeah.
After a long, you know how that situation came about. The learner swayed me with my mom.
Nice.
That's when I punched that guy. I'm putting on. That's when I started to have anger.
I understand. No, I'm not laughing.
Yeah.
But you know, some things like when I think of them, like I'm like, oh, Tabang has been involved in a lot of fights. You know, do you think you are better now? You are no longer that guy who like tries to deal with situations like
Forcefully,
fights,
no.
violence. Like, have you changed? Are you a better guy who has a better way of dealing with situations now?
I'm not a better guy. I'm the best guy.
Nah. And what changed that? Like, what led you to change
after my prison life.
prison life?
Yeah, after prison, I had to see Guti. I don't want to find myself in this position again. And for me to not find myself here is to behave better and to change my habits. Because I'm someone long. I can't fight long. That's girl things.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a man, and for you to stand tall to what you're saying to me, come here, because I know how to fight.
Yeah.
But so it's a thing. If there are some.
Do you ask us, do you believe me? Will you believe me when I say I've only fought once in my life? And
Yes,
I was in sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this one.
Yeah.
I was in primary and there was some guy who bullied my sister. I don't want anything with my sister, man.
Oh, same like me. Same too. Yeah.
Bani, let's go.
It's all-
And man, I did like that guy did him bad, like yo. And then I was scared, like from that, ne? Like, have you ever like beaten someone and then like you got scared to say I did this, you know? And then seeing his situation, I'm like, I'm never fighting again.
Yeah, it's all-
You understand?
yeah. I mean, I do believe. You know why?
Yeah.
The person you are, you're so calm, collected as much as you say. A person like you doesn't deserve to fight.
Yeah.
A person like you doesn't perceive themselves to be in that position.
Yeah.
So you ever mean I'm aggressive when you see me. Like you can see me, but by not, bro. Yeah, we haven't spoken.
Yeah.
But for me to see, you see this guy is aggressive.
Yeah.
So there are people like that. So when I was just like a chilled guy at all,
yeah.
so I would say, okay, I believe you at all. So yeah, prison life changed me a lot, and me listening to my father.
Yeah.
Bro, some instances you can't change them by this.
Yeah.
Some instances you just go away, you'll be asleep.
Yeah.
And I've been building such habits after then. So I'm not a better guy. I'm the best tabang ever.
I'm happy for you, my G.
Yeah.
You know, when we're speaking of this, ne, I feel like mentally we are suffering, even though we are strong. And
Yeah.
why I'm saying that,
Yeah.
to mentally,
Yeah.
yabo.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm thinking of Jaden, man. Like
Jaden, bro.
Like people say there are a lot of people that need money for their problems. Jaden had millions. I would like to believe, even when they went to play with the Bafana, like we would say Ama players received millions just to get the World Cup.
Bro.
But still he took his life.
Bro, Jaden received $1 million just accepting the contract that I'm playing for. I'm playing for the World Cup. That's $1 million. $1 million for when they qualified and when they've reached the round of 16. Wow. That's another $1 million. And then the thousands that you get as ESA as much as you monthly. That's including 500K. That's the salary he gets. It's down.
They got a lot of money. And my point in bringing the money and the millions is that people think you need money to wipe all your problems.
You can't. You know what? The best thing that you could do, you rather choose to suffer with the money or to suffer not having money. That's a better way to handle it. Not saying money is everything. No, money is most everything. Of. We need money because it's dealing like it solves many problems. It's solved, but emotionally, money can't erase that. So it's best for you to say, I choose to suffer with money, or I choose to suffer not having money. So you choose your difficulties. You choose how you want to suffer. But me, I choose to suffer with money. Yes.
And then tell me, my guy, but against like what happened to aliens? Like, cause there's a lot of stories, man.
Yeah. So what happened to that G? I would call it rumors, but it's not rumors.
Yeah.
Because people speculate, right? Okay. So we can't just say something, then others say that. So let's just.
Is your mic still on?
Yeah.
Thank you. You can continue.
So what happened to Jaden? Remember, he lost his grandmother whilst in the FIFA World Cup tournament.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
even Spio Shabalala once lost his mom in the 2010 World Cup, and then he dedicated the goal against Mexico.
To his mom. Yeah, so shout out to Spio Shabalala, and
so he's the first in South Africa to play while Mamake Magashon. So he never went to say I'm going there. They continue to play. But okay.
And there's it's not good. You have to travel far.
Yeah.
But for him, Jaden was it was so far. So so he lost his grandmother in that state.
Yes.
It's horrendous, bro. Horrendous, distorting, hurtful, bad. Right. Yeah. So you can't and shout out for him to play. And to be as good as he was in that World Cup whilst in that state. I get less people do that.
Only few people can do that.
Less people do that. So shout out to him. So he lost his grandmother. Then coming back to in SA when they moved here, okay, it was well. And I saw a video dancing with Apolisi, right? They were happy. But when he passed away, his father brought a situation where he said Jaden called him as soon as before he took his life. He called him and he raised a few issues on why he's thinking to take his life. And one of those issues was his wife, right?
Was it a wife or a girlfriend?
I think, okay, let me say girlfriend, but I know when you have a kid with someone, perceive them as your wife. Not call them, perceive them. Right? So perceiving someone as your wife is you calling and telling God that please make this woman my wife. Right? So that's a family. There's no going out today.
But you need to get married, guys.
Yeah, you need to get married. Yes, I will get married next year. So it's a thing of that's all. So that's all. Then this guy, he raised duty. His girlfriend had altercation, had issues, right? Misunderstanding. It's all some coincidence somehow, right? So one of those things, right? It's all his grandmother. But I found it selfish to him. Sorry to say this. Selfish for because he had a family, bro. Kids, bro.
Young kids.
Young. I get only one school in. Not a single kid of his who's in grade 1, who's reached the grade 1 young, right? Young as a man, bro. Such, bro. Yeah, I mean, I had been involved in suicidal thoughts. I've tried to kill myself so many times, but one thing that I've told myself that it will stop as soon as I get a kid, because I know what to live for. He had everything to fight and to live for, bro, but he chose to take a different direction.
Yeah, that's so heartbreaking to add on.
Yeah.
It's very heartbreaking, and there was a lot. In addition to that, Nami, the same story that you just mentioned or shared is the same thing that I know that's been circulating.
Yeah.
So as I was saying, we would say, like, I also agree with you.
Yeah.
And obviously, I think Jaden was suffering mentally from Akula, because in his Instagram page, ufake endlile umngane wakhe. I think bathi umngane wakhe best friend, close friend, was stabbed in front of him.
And he died.
And he died in front of him, man. Imagine living with that trauma.
Such trauma,
man.
yeah.
So I feel like this guy
Generational trauma.
He never went to therapy. He just continued to, like, be strong, which comes to a point to say
therapy doesn't work for most of people.
For most of the people, maybe it doesn't. I've never been to therapy because now mentally I feel like
most,
you've been
most.
Yeah, so like it's all in you. You understand? At the end of the day, no more therapy.
Yeah.
But Lento Jaden brings us to us
as it's a mental health month. Yeah,
it's a mental health month, and the key is kakhulu mfethu ukuthi, hi man, Lento lega Jaden involve umfazi. But women are not making it easy for us. Not to speak bad, but I don't know what's your take on this. Ladies, women, they are not making it easy for us.
My nigga, let me tell you something, right? I'll start by saying women naturally, they're selfish.
They're naturally there.
Naturally.
100%.
Bro, natural. But must stats. Naturally. And for a man to live with a woman for a long time, you have to like Suguti, this is the thing. You know why there are less marriages now? You know why?
Less marriages, more divorces.
You know why? Because men don't want to understand the nature of a woman.
But in that, I understand when you say men don't want to understand the nature of women. Men, even women, I don't know. I feel like we've been defending women a lot when we speak.
Every day.
Which is nice. Because we are men.
Yes.
We need to defend them.
Yes.
Understand? But I feel like it's time to tell the people to understand the sometimes in fact to ladies, women, they need to make it easy for us. Sometimes in fact to there are people now, they are at work.
Yeah.
They know when they're going back home, they're gonna face stress.
Oh.
There are people, there are men controlled by women. There are men holding a card. I'm telling you, there are men that are suffering. I'm telling you, man, they are suffering, but they are having a woman. You are like they don't know what he's going through hell. I'm telling you, and it's hard to leave them.
Obviously, come on.
So we've been defending them. So,
but we don't encourage that. Men, our happiness is not defined by us having women.
Yeah,
try to like have self introspection. Be happy first for you to attract a better woman. Right?
That's true, ne?
Yeah.
But like, how many women understand when a man says I'm going through hell? How many women do understand the point that I need to be there for my man mentally? Pela, when you speak mentally, we speak a lot of things.
Yeah,
you are not yourself at times.
No,
you understand? Most of the time you are not yourself. Most of the time you can't even like be productive at whatever that you love doing. But like you tell your woman, which I'm going through so much. Yeah, no, with the Friday thing 500.
And
understand? Like it happens. It's a must. Then you'll give her 500.
You have to.
But
that's
like,
a woman.
Why?
And it's mostly done in marriages, bro. As soon as you marry a woman, you must not ever, as a man, blame a woman for asking you things. Never. Ask me why.
Why, brother?
Because ukana, umama, ukana, utata is irresponsibility from umzali kamama ubeka kuwe yonke into baba menzela yona endlini ingawe because she's taking your surname, right? Yonke responsibility, my brother. I mean everything. Ibhekane nawe iqonde kanje leyo 500 kumele umnike ngenkani.
Yeah, but
That's all.
That's
It's a must,
that's
but listen, it's truth, right? But some of the times, women must understand when we say, "Asnanto."
In fact, it's hard for how women operate. There's some of the women. Whenever you say you don't have something, to them it's like you are useless. You understand?
You are useless.
It's like you are useless. And
Hear me out. And hear me out. Sorry. Hear me out. You can give a woman 2 million today. Friday, I think you happy to 20 rand. Ungamniki 2 million and ekayibone ubolele 20 rand okuhluka umnika athi useless.
That's true. Because I think they are also made like that. You understand?
Bro.
Whenever you fail to deal with the current situation, they will forget the previous situation. And
2 million.
all I was trying to also like raise,
please.
Like we as men, we need to love ourselves.
First
You
and
understand?
foremost. Yeah.
We as men, we need to love ourselves. That's number one. Number two, we need to love ourselves again. Number three, we need to continue to love ourselves.
Yes.
Number four,
till infinity.
Yeah. Number four, we need to choose ourselves most of the time. In most cases.
Yeah.
Number five, I'm not saying we should disrespect women.
Yeah.
Make sure that you are wise. The person that you are choosing, make sure that that's the person that's gonna forever be there, even in your worst days. You understand? Because in fact, people are suffering. I mean, I'm telling you, it's even hard to like obviously speak about this, but the truth is, I feel like if a lot of women were there for men, now I'm a suicide.
Yeah.
Pela, a lot of people who are killing themselves. A lot of people who are killing themselves are men.
Yeah.
You understand? Are men.
In most cases, because of women. There's this thing of single mothers, right?
Yeah.
Yes, indulged in that.
Would you date a what you call like
a woman who has kids?
Yeah,
I am talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me check. Because there's a single mother thing, right? And people fail to understand why is that, right? But like they fail, right, to understand such cases. Men leave. Why? The first thing that comes to our mind is not the humble level, useless, deadbeat father, right? But why did that man leave? Number one, women make everything for us men, as you mentioned, difficult, right? Some men can't handle disrespect in a relationship. And you have to have standards as a man to never allow disrespect, because the first thing that comes to our mind and the first priority is respect me as a man.
Yeah, but I understand that. I want to cut you there.
Yeah.
I've never cut you since we've been speaking.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this intentional, but
No,
understand this one thing. Some of the men, they are cowards, man. We're gonna speak on that one. We need to balance it.
Yeah, balance.
Why I'm speaking about balance? I've seen men who leave. Meanwhile, when they are about to be a father, like they are scared or like deadbeat. But some of the fathers, they leave without being like chased away. They are scared of a responsibility. You understand? When you are guys dating, uyakuthanda, like as a woman, uyakuthanda ukenzela yonke into, everything is nice. So once you carry a baby, the love changes. I don't know, I've never had a baby. No, angazi ngimithise kube ukuthi manje obvious semele ngazi, but I don't know ukuthi maybe Sisu is the one that's chasing gents away. I don't know, because one thing that I know, when a woman is pregnant, banama moods.
Women have natural moods.
No. I feel like it's something that as men we should understand. So all I was trying to make a point is some of the men, a lot of men, when it comes to that one, a lot of men babaler, a few, yes, like abahlonipho maybe, or some of them babambiswa bunch. That's why you need to go through a lot as men. Sometimes you'll be a good guy. You understand? So there are a lot of factors. Now I'm supporting your point. There are a lot of factors that are making good men leave. You understand? But you can continue, brother.
Yeah. So those cases, right? But my point is why? Because we have men who are single men.
And I feel like mentally you are suffering. I mean, that's what I can tell you.
Listen, we are, but listen, as men, there are men who are single fathers. Why is that not being raised in the society?
It'll never be raised. I know
Why?
a guy.
Oh, bro.
I know a guy that I was speaking to personally last month. Ne? He's a single parent. Ne? Of 2 ladies.
Yeah.
Umchi, that guy, is a single parent of 2 ladies. You understand? But no one will give him flowers for that. You understand? It's the same as when you are being abused by a woman. They're gonna laugh you at the police station. When you're going to open a case, they're gonna
the laughing part is laughable, bro. Yeah.
It's laughable,
No.
but it's very sad at the very same time, because now imagine being abused. Now you are scared of going to open a case because you know they're gonna laugh you.
You know why?
But if it's a woman, I'm telling you, 10 vans of police are gonna be there, AK-47, as if you are a risk to the country. Why, man?
You know why? You know why? Rules are set according to how women feel. You hear me out? Hear me out. Rules. No, let me be specific. Government rules are set in benefit or in consideration of how a woman feels. Right? Because what? Listen, you know why? And I wouldn't blame those rules. You know why? Because women raise their hands. Women raise their hands, bro. Women don't stay in places of which they don't feel welcomed, they don't feel respected, they don't feel loved, they don't feel cherished. They raise their hand. So them raising their hand, an ear supposed to work. So police station by a figure, court by a figure. So they raise their hand as much as that we don't.
But that's the nature of a woman. Once you're a woman, why I'm saying that, in fact, women, like, sometimes some of the guys are millionaire because of the woman they chose.
Yes.
You understand?
That's how your success as a man starts.
That's how the success starts. But some of the, like, majority, when you ask your millionaires, how did you make it?
Yeah.
I would like to thank this woman. How did you make it? And guess what? Those are not the most beautiful women.
No.
You see? And you think to yourself, hey, I don't even have $1 million in the bank, but hey, I love beautiful women. You understand? Which is something that's destroying you not to go. I'm not saying all the beautiful women, but I'm just saying there are people or women, you understand, who are there in your life, to make sure they take everything that you have. And when you're not seeing that.
I'm quoting distractions.
Yeah, bon. So they are distractions. So one thing that we have to learn, we need to be wise as men.
Yeah.
If we want to survive this mental state that we go through, we need to be wise, and we need to wake up early. This thing of us waking up late kills us as well.
That's a woman's
if you're gonna wake up now, your pockets are dry, then you're gonna kill yourself. That I'm not saying I'm like ungizo. I'm not saying I'm supporting that, but sometimes you're scared of judgment to say sak jail, and you think the best way is to kill yourself. But in this one, the best way is to pick yourself up. Indoda iya phezulu mayifiqeda ukuwa iyaphinda ivuke futhi. You understand?
Go back to that pocketing. I'm speaking to South African men now. Going back to the pocketing, I'm brave enough to speak about South African women. I mean men. I mean to say, sorry about my speaking.
Yeah.
South African men they choose stuff. That's not the nature of a man. Why do you choose? Bro, miners in South Africa are not South Africans.
That's true.
Oil owners are not South Africans.
That's true. But what's the reason behind that?
Most plumbers in South Africa are not South Africans. You know why?
In a lot of companies, my brother, like in a lot of things that in SA, a lot of people are not South African. And guess what? They are making the country to be productive. But like, what's the reason behind that?
According to my judgment, according to my judgment, I quote my judgment, not to how things are run. Yes, it's quotable, right? Yeah. So please don't come here judging me. Please don't come for me, right? Just help me and to nurture my speech as of now. So what I'm saying is, us as South Africans were so privileged. Ne? We are so privileged, bro. We get so many things for free. We get so many things for free. Listen. We get so many things for free, and we like choosing things. I'm a kaka, I'm a train. Hard working people now. Laziness, bro.
Laziness,
man. And being privileged, because that's a rich man's kid who acts like that. So that's a rich man's kid who
a lot of people on that one. A lot of people, I feel like, I don't know if it's the nature of South Africans. South Africans, not all of them, they are lazy, man. You understand?
Yeah.
But they are very active when it comes to much and much. No, not in a period. I'm just saying chasing and taking other people's hard work. When Match and Match began, they said it's a peaceful match, but it's no longer peaceful. People are taking things.
It never ends peaceful.
You understand? Apart, in passing to that one that you're saying, Uti, they are lazy. They understand. They're even lazy to go to school, most of them. You understand?
Are foreigners, bro. And shout out to the Mozambique people who live here.
Shout out Moz.
Shout out to the Zimbabwean people.
Shout out Zim.
Malawans, Angolians.
Shout out
everyone, bro. Bro.
And those people, mind you, they are so focused. They are not distracted by beautiful ladies.
No.
That's number one. Number two, guys, I want to tell you this. You understand? This is a free advice. Guys, you know very well with the ladies, they need money. You understand?
Yeah.
For a successful relationship that will...
So leave them if you don't want.
For a successful relationship that will lead into marriage, that will lead into a comfortable home, that will lead into a comfortable family. It comes with you as a man. Work on you. You understand? Strive to be a better man.
Thank you.
Work. Make sure that your pockets are having something.
Most definitely.
And I'm telling you, you'll go far. But if you try and be someone who's not thinking about that and be like, as long as I'm paying 10,000, I can get this one, I can do. You're gonna suffer, man, for the longest time in your life. And that's why I'm saying we don't need to wake up late.
Yeah.
So the first thing that we need to do, nature yourself, work on yourself. You understand? Achieve your goals.
Yeah.
You understand? Sometimes you can achieve them with a woman who's going to be there while you're still on the ground.
Yeah.
But most definitely, even if there's no woman on your side, make sure that you work on yourself, you achieve your goals, and you have money. Money is important. You understand? And most definitely, educate yourself on how to use that money. You understand? And mentally, how can we deal with our mental issues as men? I want us to focus a little bit on that one.
Yes, okay. How do you need to teach ourselves to become better men, right?
Yeah, like I know we can teach ourselves to become better men. You can be a better man, but you can still suffer mental. So I just want to know, Uti, what can we say this is something that we can do so that we can be able to obviously heal mentally, survive mentally, because even Ricky Rick was suffering mentally. He had millions, but he took his life.
Most definitely.
A lot of people are taking their lives, but because they are not famous, we'll never know. But how do we deal with our mental issues as men? This is our month. How do we?
Sorry, Joe. I'm a ADHD diagnosis. I've been diagnosed but with ADHD.
Okay.
So my mind generates a lot of information.
Okay.
So there's some stuff that I wanted to speak about, but unfortunately, but there's something that I have in mind. Yeah. So answering your question is, we have to build habits.
Okay.
Habits when you know that when you're angry, you act different. Try to find something that will distract you from that. Even me, when I know I'm angry, I take a run because it helps. Running is not based on just wanting to keep your body good. No, it drives your mind to be completely just to heal yourself.
I love that, ne?
Yeah.
But I have also a concern when it comes to that. My concern is I just want us to find solutions, not distractions. I'm not sure if I'm making sense because Nami,
that's you distracting yourself by running, not a solution.
I want us to try. Nami, I can say I have solutions or distractions rather than solutions. But the problem with distractions, sometimes it comes to a point where they don't work because we are not trying to heal ourselves, we are trying to distract ourselves. But I want us to find like solutions that are going to help us to be able to deal with whatever that we are going through mentally so that we can be able to heal. Because if you are not healed, I feel like it's going to come back, haunt you. Example, you'll never forget about your mom, even though Dala was shown.
Already,
you understand? The pain anytime alarm you but like I've learned how to like obviously deal with that pain. I'm not saying I've learned how to forget. I'll never forget that I had a father that was loving. But I have dealt with the fact that this is what I need to do so that I can heal. You understand? I can't distract myself to say I'm not gonna think about my dad today. Then tomorrow I think about him. Then but I can learn how to deal with the situation. So I want us to have solutions to say, as men, maybe we can have like a men's conference, like as men, and then we talk. You see those things, we talk. So guys, we had an ad break.
You should call it that way.
Yeah, we'd call it an ad break. But obviously we are back. As I was saying, we need permanent solutions. Everything has a solution in this life. You understand? So we don't need distractions because we want to suffer, till we die. But we don't need to suffer while we can do something. So we can do a men's conference where we meet as men. We speak on how to deal with situations that we are going through. It's going to be like serve as a therapy for men. You understand? That's number one. Number two, let's stop carrying all the pain within us. Let's try open up. You understand? If you are talking to someone and they don't take you serious, there are people that can take you serious. Understand? And number three, what I can also say, because Nami, I don't know. You understand? Also, find it within you to forgive yourself. We don't want to forgive ourselves.
That's the main problem.
We are not perfect. We will never be perfect. But one thing for sure, we need to forgive ourselves. This is in closing. We need to forgive ourselves.